everyone. Hold on. Wait, why is that? Hold on. Group chat with us. Why are you up here? That? Okay, that's fine. Hi, Jin. Hi, Thunder. Hi, Smuggums. Hi, Haggy. Right. Give me a minute. Gotta quickly make the, I gotta make the post. Hi, Bean. Hi, Gator. Give me a minute. Sorry about the echo. Hi, Lana. Let me just quickly, Live now. My... boop. Below. British. Happy 1 year anniversaries. Hi, son. Hi, Henrique. I'm gonna be a bit. Give me a sec. Copy URL. That posted the link. Hi, Caldrick. I got the reverb on because it sounds like a lot better when I do. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust the volume on these. When I do the actual songs with backing, I'm gonna have to adjust the volume as I go. So I apologize. This is my first time doing this. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Jin. Thank you, Henrique and Gator and everyone else that said it. And Bean, thank you all. I am happy as hell right now. Okay, Kakariko Village Breath of the Wild will be a goated song to play. I actually don't know how to play that yet. And if you check the description, I have a thing because this is my first time doing this. I'm not going to really, unless, like, you can suggest songs, but on the off chance that I, like, don't, ooh! Thank you, Shadow Ryu, for the 10 euros. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Okay, so let me turn the Shinobue toggy off. 1 second, I'll explain first. So, in the bottom, as I said, like, because of the way I learn songs, hold on, let me turn the reverb off. Hold on. There we go. Right, so, because of the way I learn songs, all being, like, by ear, because I can't read sheet music and all that, we're going to be doing this in a way that is, like, I'm going to do songs I already know how to play. You can suggest songs, and if I do know them, I will play them. But if they're ones I don't know how to play, I will have to skip it and maybe learn it on another stream at some point. But yeah. Anyways. Give me a moment. I'll turn the reverb back on, and I think we'll get in with the first song. Hold on. Boop. I'm a little nervous. So, the first song, go turn that off. The first song, some of you might recognize if you watch One Piece. It's called Binks Sake. I fucked it up. I'm gonna start over. Sorry, I'm gonna start over. I fucked up. I'm nervous. I gotta get the nerves out. I'm playing the easier ones to get the nerves out. Alright, starting again. I forgot to play, hold on. Okay, I messed that one up. I'm sorry, but it's fine. We're gonna continue. I'm gonna move on to the song because I got a good run of that. The song basically just repeats. I already did a good enough job with most of it. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, Haggy. Happy anniversary. Thank you for the 20. We're gonna move on to an actual, like a proper song this time. Okay? Go White Calca. Okay, we're gonna move on to a better song. Oh, Dragon's Treasure. For the Fire and Flames double speed. Hi, thank you for the 5 Dragon's Treasure. I actually do. I do not know how to play Through the Fire and Flames, but I will be playing a couple of fast songs later once I get the nerves out. Hold on. Let's go to. Let me have a look through my list here. See a good one to pick. I'll pick. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, that's too advanced to do right now. I'm gonna do Akekaze. Hold on. Oops. So the next song coming up is a song by my idol, Kazuya Sato. He is the person who inspired me to start playing Shinobue. The song's name is Akekaze. I hope you can hear the background music just fine. Knock the sound a little bit. had to stop that like a couple seconds early. There was just one more little repeat at the end, but I need a drink of water. Oh yeah, that reminds me, speaking of memberships, hold on. I have my 5 monthly free ones. Who's gonna get them? Kangu, Kaz, whoa. I see 2 people already that come here. Dragon's Treasure got 1, nice. Water and coffee break. I'm gonna swig some coffee. Hopefully the jitters outpowers the nerves. Dragon's Treasure's blueberry coffee is like crack to me. That's not how it works. We're supposed to buy them from you, not the other way around. I know, no, I get 10 of them for free every month, Kangu. I get 10 for free. So I was just gonna I was gonna use them, I saved them for this stream. Anyways, next song. Turn this on for a minute. I need to quickly organize things. Let me move this over here so I can mute the reverb. There we go. Right. Let's put you guys here. Okay, yeah. So hopefully I won't make as many mistakes next time, but I think that went okay, that song. I really want to do a proper cover of that one. I really do like that, but I have 2 big issues. One is, one of the issues is there's no BGM for that song. And the second one, can you hear this? This Shinobue that I was using, my Jupon Choshi, is a cheap €10 piece of, like, bamboo that I bought and cut myself. So that Shinobue I was just playing on is a homemade one. It's the only one of mine that's homemade. I do have a professionally made number 10, like a Jupon Choshi, coming. But that's been in production since March and it still hasn't, like, been finished yet. I don't know where that is. Anyways. What's the next song we can play? Whoa, there's 5. Thank you for the 5 memberships, Kangu. Okay, there's a bunch. I see Sun got some. Okay, let me take another swig of that. Right, quick little tangent before we do the next song. So, just for anyone that doesn't know, Shinobue is a type of Japanese flute, right? And you have, again, thank you, Kangu. You're not giving me a free. It's good. Thank you. Okay, Shinobue, they're like, it's just a piece of bamboo with holes in it, basically, and like lacquer inside. But these are one of the very common types of flute in Japan, right? So when you hear me referring to like my number 6, my number 8, and all that, what that is each of them are built the exact same, but they have different tunings. For an example, let me just play a little melody on. Let me grab my number 1 as an example, my Ippon Choshi. There are 13 different tunings for these, and obviously you can't retune them, because, the length and the position of the holes is all that matters to tune them. So, for an example, I could play, like, Sakura on this, like. Let me turn the reverb on. I ran out of breath, but I should have taken a breath there, but my point being, that is a Ippon Choshi. That is the lowest, like, Shinobue tuning. Now, by comparison, we're going to swap to the number 13, which is the highest tuning, and I'm going to play the exact same melody. Same tuning. By comparison, let me turn the reverb off. By comparison, the number 13 is literally half the length of the number 1. So as you get shorter, the tuning goes up, right? Each tuning is a half note above the other. So for an example, if I take my number 6 and my number 8, I don't own a number 7 yet, but like I can play that again, like just the first couple, like... No, wait, no, hold on, I got a better example. I can go get my number 9. One moment. I probably should get that anyways, because I want to do Bad Apple. Okay, so like for an example, my number 8, I'll do Bad Apple as an example, just like a bit of... Yes, I am geeking out, Henrique. This is like a little intermission. This is like an intermission. Words. This is an intermission, because if I use it like an intermission, I can get the nerves out easier. So like... Oh. No. How does this Bad Apple go? Do 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 do. So... like that, you know, like for Bad Apple. Now if I take my number 9, which is a half note up, my Coupon Choshi. You know? You can hear the tonal difference. Like, I have to get one of every tuning, and I don't have one of every tuning. I do have multiple of some tunings, though. Because the tuning is very important, depending on the song you're playing. Traditionally, how you would do it with Shinobue is you would change the tuning to match the pitch of the singer. Whereas... by comparison, I have a shakuhachi here, another Japanese flute, and this sounds like much deeper and is kind of its own style of music. So like, you know? Very different instrument. Mass reducing Shinobue. No, basically, hold on. That's a good question, Smuggers. I'll answer that. So, basically, they do have quite a few like big manufacturers, and you do get people that do manufacture them. But the problem is they are handcrafted, because each piece of bamboo is unique in regards of, like, you know, length, curvature, etc., and you do have to correct a lot of stuff with it. So these are all like they have to be manually handmade, right? You do have some, like Lippe, one of the big makers, on top of his custom orders and stuff, he does just make like batches of them as well to sell. And on top of him making batches of them to sell, he also sells these like more mass-produced ones that are like molded out of like carbon fiber, I think, or something. I can't remember what they're made of, but like they're like a synthetic one, basically, right? So you do have stuff like that, but traditionally the vast majority of them, they are all just completely handmade, usually custom orders, or as I said, like batch made for you to purchase. A couple of mine here, like my number 8, my number 9, one of my... Hold on, my number 8, my number 9, I think that actually is it, I'm not sure. No, one of my old number 6, They're all batch made, they're not custom orders, but they are, on the other hand, from a maker called Maruyama. Maruyama is, from what I could research, one of the oldest still active Shinobue makers in Japan. Maruyama have been active making these since 1795, and they are like... This is like band class minus the spit. Yeah, I'm having an autism moment, Bean, don't mind me. The second composer sound. I don't know, I've never played them, Schmuggums, but I know that they do also, like, make beginners plastic ones for children, and those usually don't sound as good. But you can get a decent sound out of them if you know what you're doing. It's just eh. Like, hold on, I can give you an example. Let me go get another one of them out of the box. Okay. Getting another one out of the box here. This is my first ever Shinobue I owned. It's made of bamboo. It's made of bamboo. This was a batch ordered one. I forget the name of the maker. It's here in the kanji as maker's stamp, but I can't read this kanji. But the one I have here, I think it was Rakusei, I think his name was. But for an example, if I play a couple of notes on it. It sounds very airy, right? If I take my prized possession Shinobue, my custom order number 6, same tuning as that, my custom order one from Rancho, or Ranjo, as he used to be called, he was basically one of the, like, top makers in Japan. I got this as a custom order for my birthday. The reason I got this one, and in the same way I got it, is because it's the same maker that Kazuya Sato uses, and this one looks similar visually to one of his most used ones. That being said, doing the same notes... You hear how much of a quality improvement that is, and that's just still bamboo with lacquer. It's the same. It's the skill of the maker at that point as well. They all make like huge they make very huge differences. But yeah, anyways, I've got my entire desk full of these things. I just find it funny, I've got all these, I've got like 2 shakuhachi, I've got multiple shamisen, I've got a biwa that hopefully will come in the mail soon. I own too many instruments, and yet at the same time, not enough. What's another song I can play? I'll look for another song real quick. Kanada Uta could be a good one. Fiberglass. That was fiberglass. That's the term. That's the term. Schmuggums. It's fiberglass. That's the one that they're made of, I think. It was fiberglass. I'm sorry. I said carbon fiber. I couldn't remember the name. Pippy will become a one-woman band. I'm already working on that, Henrique. I just need to get the one taiko drum and a koto, and I've basically got, like, almost the entire ensemble. If I get the money for a show, and maybe a ryuteki for the fun of it, I will literally have the entire fucking gagaku ensemble instruments. I also need to finish my Shinobue collection. You're in the same situation as me, too many instruments, but always looking for better ones. Yeah? Yeah? I need more arms, yeah, I do. Ah! Or more of me, I need to multiply. Let me think of another good song to play. I want to save this one. Ai no Uta. Huh? Well, like as a suggestion, I can't play songs if I don't know how to play them. Because I have to learn them, and it takes, like, I have to learn by ear. Have enough string instruments to smart a small orchestra. Hell yeah. Hold on. Again, I accidentally tapped out. Ah! Okay. Misheard. Yeah, no. Okay. Oop. Hold on, let's move on to the next song. We'll move on to the next song. Hold on. Oop. Turn that off, just so I can... Because if I do a perfect recording of these, I'm planning to, like, clip it and use it as an actual cover. I could do... Hold on, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do fucking Kojo no Tsuki next. Okay, this next song is a Japanese folk song, I do believe from 1901. Its name is Kojo no Tsuki, which translates to Moon Over a Ruined Castle. You might recognize this one, it's a good one. Let me get some backing ambience to fit. Hi, Guy! Happy anniversary, thank you. The song is as old as Joe Biden. Right, here we go. There we go, that was that one done. Get the chat back up, I gotta do something real quick, hold on. I gotta quickly edit my... I gotta edit my stream deck real quick. I need to move something temporarily. Oops, cancel. Control C, Control V, OBS, Control C, Control B. There we go, so I can toggle now chat bubbles like that. Boom. So yeah, that was Kojo no Tsuki. I do really like that song. It's one of my favorites. Do the My Neighbor Totoro song with the vocals. Look, you got to understand the vocals are really hard to do that. It's really hard to do that like properly. I had to do that multiple times. I had to take multiple takes for that. My lolly voice isn't the best. Oh, no, I'm gonna have a. I'm trying to think. Also, on top of having the chat like we're doing, like in between songs, when it gets like late enough or I'm too tired to continue songs, I do plan to continue the stream, chatting still, and also I think we're gonna watch some videos later. I want to kind of react to the iDubbbz, like blind watch the iDubbbz, like, because apparently he goes like full lolcow. That explains a lot. You're doing good. You're okay. You're doing so good, by the way. Thank you. I am nervous. Like I'm nervous, but now I've played a couple. It's starting to go away. It's starting to go away. I'm just very nervous. Also, do you notice how when I did the first song, Bink Sake, did you notice I was making a lot of fuck ups because of the nerves, and now suddenly I'm doing a lot better because the nerves are dying down? It's the exact same when I do like actual covers. Nobody can hear me live, but every time I hit record, my brain just starts panicking. Pippy, you're already getting the hang of being a VTuber. Hell yeah! I'm gonna watch iCucks and be like, gonna laugh at him and make fun of him. But, let me see, what's another good one to do next? I could do Momiji next. Social anxiety, I guess. My bird's having some fun with his toy in the background. Drowning the nerves with caffeine. Yeah, I'm drowning it with caffeine, and then, like, because my coffee has milk in it, it's actually not a good idea to drink it while playing, because it can make your throat, like, you know, it kind of makes your spit, like, sticky. So I have to wash it down with water when I'm done. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. I want to test something real quick. You guys are gonna get like a small little extra thing here, but it's not gonna be a like obviously I'm not gonna turn the chat off because this is not important. I'm gonna go and grab my shamisen real quick. Oh yeah, also, hold on, I forgot. I gotta scroll back up because I know. Here we go. Elk. You've got 2 harps, a stand-up bass, 4 acoustic guitars, 2 electric guitars, 1 electric violin, 2 normal violins, a fiddle, a lap steel, 2 lutes, and 2 mandolins. Hell yeah. For me, I own 3 shamisen, 11 Shinobue, 2 shakuhachi, 2 erhu. I own a kalimba. I own an electric guitar that's missing 2 strings. What else have I got in this box? Oh yeah, I own one of these. Hold on. I don't know why I have this. Someone bought it, like someone in my family, I forget who, bought this for me as a joke. I have an accordion. I can't play it though. I don't know how to play it. I don't know harmonica. I do own a keyboard, an electric keyboard as well. And yeah, I do have a kalimba too. Yeah, like. I don't know how to play that properly. I was just playing that by ear then. You go back in that box. What are you doing on it? Okay. It's out of tune. It's out of tune. That was so nice for you not playing it properly. I was trying to, like, by ear, play a song that I vaguely know how to play on it. Hold on. That's out of tune. Give me a moment. Guitar tuner with mic. Give me a moment. The VTuber's model is getting an aneurysm. Hell yeah. I always have an aneurysm. My brain don't work. Know anyone know anyone who wants bagpipes? Oh god. My neighbors already are plotting my demise. I don't think bagpipes would be a good idea for me. Hold on. Oh. It's a really hard song. Thank you, Sun, for the 10. Hold on. Do you know Useawa by Ado? I think the song would be really cool with your voice, although I know it's a hard song, but please don't. If you link me that, I'll have a look on it about it after stream. I've never heard that song before, but that does... I'll have a look at it. Okay, that's that. That's out of tune as hell. Okay. Let me see if I can remember how to play this. Wait, no, it was... Okay, yeah, there you go. Okay, I remember how to play it. Okay, so we're gonna do Kojo no Tsuki again, but we're gonna try it with my shamisen, because I want to actually test how the mic picks up my shamisen, okay? No. I just realized I forgot my shamisen toggle. There we go. We're starting again. We're starting again. Sounds like a banjo with a lot more twang and no drum body. I mean, it has like the percut, like if I pluck the strings on their own, they got that, but then you've actually got the percussive aspect of the bachi hitting the skin. Like that, you know. But yeah. It is kind of like somewhat like a banjo. This backdrop is nice, but it looks like a falling hazard. Yeah. I do like the backdrop. I think I'm going to be using it for every now and then until I get a custom one. I need a custom one at some point, though. Okay. Right. starting again with Kojo no Tsuki. I fucked it up a little bit. Oh. Yeah, hi Savvy. Give me a moment. Let me turn that off. But yeah, just what I wanted to demonstrate is you can see, like, I'm nowhere near as experienced with my shamisen versus, like, my Shinobue. I can only play, like, oh. Oh, shit. Hold on. What I want to do is I want to learn to do... Hi, Poker! I want to learn how to do, I love the instrument, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little nervous, because this is my first time doing, like, live playing. Oh, my tracking died. Let me fix the tracking. There we go. So... basically, I'm still a beginner with shamisen, same as I am with, like, shakuhachi or my erhu. I want to learn to play a lot of these, because the idea is I want to be able to use them for backing instruments, mostly. But yeah, I hope I can get better. Anyways, let's find another song to play. Another Shinobue song. The thing I love most about the music is the vibes, as vibes are regardless of skill. Yeah, the vibes I do like, I wish I was better. I feel like I don't do good enough. Let me have a look-see. See if I can find more songs. I could do Chikai no Sora, but I kind of want to save that one. I have a couple I want to save until the nerves are gone, because there's something I do not want to fuck up on. There's 3 of them, in particular. Need to learn how to read sheet music. I really do, but it just looks like scribbles to me. I can't. I can read Japanese better than I can sheet music. I can make no sense of it. Also, another thing, Scribe. Another thing is, on top of the sheet music itself, right? My brain has a problem with translating the nerves. Shut it, you perfectionist. We appreciate your effort, Pippa. Okay. Is this the one I think it is? Okay. Yeah, okay. We're doing Alkaze. We're doing Alkaze next. Fuck it. Where's my number 3? Test, 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 test. Okay. Let me turn the chat off. Shinobue. Boop. Let's take... I fucked the intro up. It's fine. Okay, I'm just testing. I fucked up a couple small times there because I fucking tripped over my fingers. I'm still nervous, but it's fine. Hold on, I saw the song sounds familiar. Can you tell me the song? The name is Ao Kaze. Hold on. It is a song by Kazuya Sato. That's the name of the song. So yeah, oh, holy shit! Oh fuck! Thank you, Bean. Fuck me. Thank you for the Aka. Holy shit! Happy anniversary. Hope you're having a great Sunday and God bless. Thank you, Bean. Fuck me. Holy shit! Bean being the oil baron again. Yeah, you're right, Schmuckums. Well, fuck it. Since that happened, I guess this is as good a time as I need to do the last 5 of the day. Hold on. Membership gifting. Let's do the last 5. Let's see. The roulette wheel's spinning, boys. It's the last 5. Gator. Poker. Nice. Scurvy Rum. Nice. Lure Your Prey. Nice. Open Window Maniac. The Open Window Maniac. Isn't that from SpongeBob? Hold on. Hold on. Open Window Maniac. My window's open behind me. Poor Thunder. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. It's randomized, so, looks behind. Savvy sent a gift membership. Yay! Sonic Gamer CD got a membership from Savvy. Yeah. Thank you, Savvy. And again, thank you, Bean. Fuck me. Holy shit. Like, I don't know what to say. Thank you, Bean. It's made my brain go mushy. I don't know what to say. Thank you for the Aka, and again, thank you, Savvy, for the membership. What are the chances? I don't know what the chances are. I think it's just random. You're gonna be richer by like another $200 by the end of the stream. I mean, every single penny I get goes towards my 2.0 model. You don't understand how badly... Look, I absolutely love my model from Saika, the one I'm using. I absolutely love this model. I think she's adorable. I think she's perfect, basically. But there are certain things a girl needs. There are certain things a girl needs, and one of those is tracking on my instruments. Okay? And if I'm gonna get tracking on my instruments, I need to get new art done. So I would have to get a full new model, and that's some of the things we're gonna talk about today. I could take that now. I could talk about that now. Right? Let me turn the BGM on for a little bit so we got some, like, background noise while I talk about this. Also, chat box back up. Give me a sec. This should be quieter than it should be. There, the background can drown it out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Scribe, the thing is, Scribe, how those work is, presence doesn't play a part. If you've been in the chat before and interacted in the chat at least once, then it counts you. It does increase your chances, I do believe, if you have actually, been more active. That's why people like Poker and stuff who have been here more than once have, like, got them over, like, yeah. Anyways, back to the talk. Let me turn the music down a bit more. There we go. I assume you guys can hear me just fine over the music, right? Yeah, that's the thing, Henrique. I'm surprised that you haven't been gifted one by it, out of all people. Because you're here almost every fucking stream. You're two Annies. No, that's not what I'm saying, Kangu. Fucking... I've been gifted membership to random YouTubers that I've never watched before. Really? Huh. Now that is interesting. Anyways. So, we're taking this little intermission between the next song to talk about... Yeah. Right, so the little intermission here. So, Basically, the plan going forward this year, hopefully, is everything I earn through VTubing, every single tip I make, is going to... Oh yeah, Guy is another one that I'm surprised has not got one yet. Oh yeah, that's true. If you guys... You have to manually, like... If you scroll up to the most recent gift sub thingy, scroll up and see if you have it enabled, because I think you actually have to opt in to be able to get them. Yeah. Same goes for Henrique and Guy, you should check. What do you want? What do you want? My bird's having a tantrum. You have to be subscribed to get membership gifted. You also have to have the membership gifted turned on. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I want to go check why my bird's, like, squaring off against the cage at me. What's going on? Huh? Good? Okay. Okay. I see what you want. He wanted me to refill his food. Can I be in the karaoke stream? Yeah, he can. He can sing. Oh wait, no, does he want to go to sleep, actually? I'm not sure. What do you want? Want to get covered? You want to say hello to everyone? Huh? Say something. I've got him on my finger right now. What do you want? Huh? You want to say hello? You want to say hello? Hmm? No? You gonna keep having a tantrum? No? Oh, he fucked off back to his cage. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna cover you up, yeah? Good night. I love you. Cover him up. No, I covered him up. I covered him up. I've put him to bed. I think he's... Oh, now he's making noise that I've covered him and put him to bed. Little bastard. Gotta head out. Bye, Birdie. Bye, Pippy. Bye, Savvy. Right. So. Where were we? Talking about the plans with the VTuber model, right? So, I'm still looking for an artist, right? For a 2.0 model. I'm still going to use this 1.0 model for a bunch of things when I do get a 2.0 model. The main thing I want the 2.0 model for is because I really want tracking with my instruments. I spoke on stream the other day, like in her stream, in her chat, to Oruka from Phase Connect about it. And she told me that it's hand tracking. So my assumption, with the way she explained it to me, and explained like certain instruments like guitar, would be a lot easier because they move on a 2D plane. My understanding of how the rigging would work is I imagine it'd be like on rails, in a sense. Like I'd have the finger tracking, but it would be on rails towards like, say, shamisen neck. She was very attentive, and it was great. I'm genuinely fucking seriously appreciative of her, like, giving me all the information she could have. You know, that genuinely made me happy, because now I figured out, like, something that I desperately need. The arm sliding. I don't mind if I can't, like, actually have the buchi moving. Although I wouldn't mind that if I could make the buchi move. That'd be nice. But the important thing with the shamisen is the neck moving. If I can get the neck moving, then I'm happy. That's all I need. Because this pose is fine, but I really, really want tracking. Same goes for the Shinobue. Let me turn that one off. With the Shinobue, all I would need is finger move. Like, the fingers would literally only have to move. Hold on. up and down, pretty much. Yeah, the fingers would only have to move up and down. That's all. So, I imagine as long as it can detect my finger moving up and down, it should be fine. So, the rigging shouldn't be hard. But it's money. Right? Every Batman in the movie cannot move their neck. Kinda? Like, I need, Hey, Pippa, if you were to become a robot, then what type? Like, anything specific. I'd want to become a Roomba with a bunch of, like, razor blades attached to it. Like Robot Wars. Joking aside, I don't know. I've never really thought, like, robot-wise. I guess, like, sexy android, kind of like 2B. You know? I was about to say, you know, basically a walking fleshlight, but a Roomba that occasionally shouts out slurs. Have you guys seen that one meme of, like, the Boston Dynamics dog walking down the street, and you got the two ladies, like, opening the fucking window, and they're like, oh, it's so cute, and it's just walking along shouting slurs, like, N-word, 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 shut up, bitch, N-word, N-word, as it walks off. You've seen that meme before, right? That's gonna be me in, like, robot form. And an electric air tank. Does your neck hurt? Huh? What do you mean, does my neck hurt? No. When I say move the neck, I mean the neck of the instrument, if you meant that. If you meant this, I mean I physically can't move the hand up and down the neck of the instrument. And that's something I really desperately need. Michael Reeves designed his Boston Dynamics dog to pee on things. What? Huh? Also, hi, Rai. Huh? Pippy, why? Pippy, what? What? I'm assuming the stream's slightly behind, maybe. I'm not sure. Pippy, why? Why what? Why what mean? Neck hurts is a slur. Oh, okay, you were trying to make me say that. You were I see. Very nice try. It didn't work, though. It didn't work, did it? My neck does not hurt. Anyways. But yeah, no. Also, thanks to T-Man for confirming that my streams are listed as restricted on restricted mode. Now I know. Pippy, you would love Michael Reeves' creations and contractions like the racist... I've seen the racist Elmo doll. I think I've seen the racist Elmo doll before, guy. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Do you know what's another thing I like? Have you guys seen that one toy? I don't know what it is. But have you seen that one toy that, like, repeats the noise you make and goes, like, up and down on, like, a piston? And there's, like, videos of people going up to it and be like... Ah, ah, like, into the mic. So the thing's just, like... Thud, 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 thud. Ah, 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 like, on the thing. It is so fucking funny. I kind of want one of those. I kind of want one of those. I kind of want one. I've seen multiple videos of people doing that. And it remixed the thing into a song. Yeah, exactly. Pippy, all caps. What did I do? Oh. Oh, yeah, good point. I didn't need to. Oops. Did you just... Did a moon reveal? No! Oops. It's fine, it's fine. Hey guys, unrelated. Unrelated, do you want to hear something funny? Let me turn the Pippy BGM off for this. Where's the Pippy BGM? There it is. You guys want it? You guys ready for something like unhinged? I set this up last night. I set this up last night, right? can Nick get a shout out? I know that one. That's an old one. Definitely clipping the moans. God damn it. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Okay. Right. I was messing around. You know when I was setting up the karaoke reverb, this thing? Yeah? I was trying a bunch of VTS or VSTs or whatever they're called out, right? Mike Honey. Mike Honey! There you go. You got your shout out. You got your shout out, Schmug. Okay. Whew. I had a funny filter that I accidentally made in one of the VSTs that I had, right? And I'm gonna demonstrate how unhinged. Are you guys ready for a fever dream? One in the chat if you're in the ready for a fever dream. Pippy is about to multiply. One. Okay. One. Yep. Everyone's starting to be ready. Okay. Right. Okay. So, here we go. Oh no. I am about to introduce you guys to the world's first Pippy harmonic. There we go, enough of that. Fever Dream. What do you guys think of that? I accidentally set that up. It is very Fever Dream. I was messing around on Discord with Unga, like, I can't remember if it was last night or the night before. And I just stumbled across, like, some settings and then just tweaked it, and it sounded like that. And I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be funny. It's just Fever Dream stuff. That was crazy. The Pippy harmonics. Okay, right, so that was a nice little tangent. Now going back to the talk I was having about the model thing, and then we'll go back into the next song. We'll do another Shinobue song, right? So, the goal is that every single penny I get, aside from like maybe spending it on the occasional commission because I'm a slut for commissions, but aside from that, like, I'm saving up. I've got to buy the model art, get all the extra shit I need. When I get a 2.0, I need this toggle. I need the heart eyes toggle. I need this toggle definitely. This one, the crying. And this one, right? Maybe not this one, maybe. If there's one I can get that might be more important than this one, I can get a different one. Yeah. Plus the 2 instruments. And a tongue, because the rigger, for the amount I'd be paying from the rigger, I would have to find... I would have to get a tongue, because included in the price is tongue rigging. So I'm like, well, why not? I might as well get a tongue at that point. You know, so I plan to still use this model. Yes, rigger. Goddamn riggers. Harder riggers. Riggers. Get yourself the exclamation mark with a surprise emote. Like, whoosh. Not the harder rigger. That's their word, but you can use rigger. Careful not to hit that one toggle again. That toggle is set to specifically to my Stream Deck, hidden in 5 folders, okay? I'm not gonna accidentally hit it again. Also, that does remind me, I need those 2 toggles on my new model as well. For reasons. Those reasons you can use... I do need those toggles again, though, on the new model, so I need to find an artist that's willing to do all of that. Oh yeah, nothing happened. That's right, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Anyways. You don't have a soul because you're ginger. No, I'm a redhead. I'm not a ginger, I'm a redhead. My hair's red, not yellow. Or orange, sorry. Anyways, where was I? So yeah, I need to get the art. I need to get all the excess stuff, which is the first thing I'm working on, I'm saving towards. With money I get donation-wise is one thing, but I'm also slowly putting towards it myself as well, because I don't get, like, a lot of extra money to spend at all, so I have to be very careful with what I spend it on, so that's why I'm saving it for this, right? Yeah, the $100 super chat, that's a nice huge chunk towards it. Thank you, Bean. Another thing is I'm gonna be doing I've already announced this. I should next week or within the next 2 weeks, I should have the prototype back for the acrylic stand. Oh yeah, the memory eraser, that's true. So, the acrylic stand is gonna be, coming soon. And then I'll be able to, like, as long as the quality is good, once I've inspected it, I'm gonna bulk order some, and then I'm gonna sell them. And the profits from that, I'm going to use the amount I made. Like, I'm gonna purchase more, or, like, basically, okay, so how I'm gonna handle it is I'm gonna sell these first batch. And once they've all sold, I'm going to commission some art for the second batch, specifically for the merch. And then, I will, once I've, like, any profits that are left after the commissioning the new art and securing the funds for the second, like, acrylic stand merch, whatever it is, I will... There is no war in bussing, say, I need that meme. I need that meme made of the one in the nothing happened moment. But, so, any extra profits after that will be going towards the 2.0 model fund, basically. And as I said, I will still be using this model regardless of when I have my 2.0 model. I will be using this model and variants of it still for a bunch of stuff. Like, an example, the Yurei Pippy will be going on horror stuff still. This one will be used because I plan to get more instrument toggles for this one, but not the new one. Because the new one will be a lot more expensive to get them. So when I get my biwa, and I've learned the biwa, I will get an instrument toggle for this specific one for the biwa. My 2 main instruments, though, are shamisen and Shinobue, so I need proper toggles for them. Like, those are things I need. But, hold on. Gotta try get Pippy her model by Christmas. Hell yeah, that'd be great, but unlikely. Might be able to get the money for the art for it, maybe. But yeah. Anyways, hold on. Gotta stretch my neck. There we go. But yeah, no, like the 2.0, I've already said enough. I'm gonna move on to the next song now. Let me turn the BGM off again. Okay. What's the next song I can do? I need to save that one until the nerves are gone. Oh, I got another dono. I got Thunderscribe super chatted $3. Thank you. Found the option. Had to go to my laptop. Hammer anniversary. Ginger. Have some useless Bosnian monies. No, thank you. Subscribe. Don't ever call anything useless. Everything has a use, okay? Have you guys ever seen that one piston contraption in Minecraft that people usually build that involves a piston, a boat, and a sheep? Even that has its use. Anyways, hold on. I could do Momiji next, maybe. Okay, let's do Momiji next. Let's get a nice... Oh yeah, something I wanted to show before I continue the next song. You know I played Kojo no Tsuki. Oh, Kangu sent a... Thank you, Kangu, for the gift sub, and welcome, Keck, to the Piplets. Anyways, going back to what I was going to explain. Words. When I played Kojo no Tsuki earlier, I played it on my Sapon Choshi, I think that's the pronunciation of Sapon? Sunbon? Sunbon. I think it's Sunbon Choshi. It's my number 3. And you heard like the... Hold on. Like that. Now, the thing is, if you take a different Shinobue, like say if I take my number 8, and play the exact same song, you can completely change how the song sounds. Like that, you know? It's always very important when you're trying to pick the mood of a song to pick the right one. Anyways, give me a moment. No. No. Nah, it's not the right one. Try the big one. Nope. Me number 3? Okay, this one. This is it. Oh! Wait, Scribe sent a gift membership. Thank you, Scribe, for sending a membership. I thought you were trying to buy one. I gotta guide people to treasures chat I cannot possess. Shit. Okay, we're gonna do Momiji. Now, I need to get some, like... Let me get some background audio. Windy field ambience. Nope. Better be treasure. Arr. Okay, right, here we go. Oh, I forgot to send. Shit, we're starting over. I forgot to toggle that off. That song is Momiji. That is a... let me stretch. That song is a traditional song. I do believe it's a children's song from the early 1900s as well. I have Kuroda Bushi as another song I could cover, but I kind of want to save that song because I have big plans for that song. That's going to be the one folk song I can play that I'm going to not play on stream today. That's going to be the first cover I do on my 2.0 model. What do I play Takedo no Komoryuta? Hold on. Is okay, this one's gonna be really... Oh, hold on. Far sounds. Okay, next song I'm gonna do now is Takeda no Komoryuta, which is Takeda's Lullaby. I might fuck this one up. I apologize. I fucked the end up. I fucked the ending up! No! That's fine. I was so in the zone, I completely butchered the ending. I haven't played that song in like half a year, so I'm not surprised I fucked the ending up. But oh well. I was in the zone for a second. But yeah. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Danny K. I've been playing songs and yapping. That's basically what tonight's stream is. It's just yapping and playing songs. We're gonna do some big ones soon. I've got some more Kazuya Sato songs to play. I've got a couple more Kazuya Sato songs to play, 3 of which are ones that I am dead set on getting perfect. I do not want to fuck them up, and I'm nervous about those. Let's move on and do some more Kazuya Sato, though. I think that'll be the next one we do. Before we do, though, I have something I wanted to show, because I was waiting to get a little bit into the stream. It's now hour and a half. I think it's a good time to show it. That was all of the fan art and all of the commissions I have received this year. I also posted that on Twitter as a little thank you for everyone. I just want to say I genuinely appreciate every single one of you that shows up to my streams and interacts in the Discord and interacts with me on Twitter. Thank you. Anyways, not to make this emotional before I start having a woman moment, we're gonna continue with the music. But first, let's find which one I'm gonna do next. I'm back. Welcome back, Scribe. I've got Kazuya Sato to do. I've got a bunch of his songs that I can play. Let me pick Fuchiso. Hold on. I'm so ready. Autism is my favorite season, if you couldn't tell. Sora-iro no omoide. That's a good one I can do. I could do Sakura-iro no warutsu. Okay. Okay, I know which one I'm doing next. I gotta find a certain version of it. Hold on. Turn the VGM off. Turn the things back on. I hope you guys are ready for the next one. This one, I never learned katakana. I can read both katakana and hiragana, and I can read a bit of kanji. My issue is, although I can read it, I don't know what half the words mean, so that's where I've kind of got stuck. I haven't actually got around to, like, increasing my vocabulary. Okay. I'm going to check the length of these songs before I decide which one I do next. I'm going to do the shorter one of the two. Nope. Okay, I know which one I'm doing next. Whoops. No, that's Sayonara no Natsu. I'm not playing that one tonight. I like the winter, it gives me an excuse to huddle up in my covers. True. I think it's the other album that has... Whoops, hold on. You're gonna hear some music, I apologize. Whoop. I think it's this album. Yeah, 4 minutes. Okay, we're gonna do Sakura Iro no Warutsu, which is Sakura Colored Waltz. I hope you guys can hear the background noise. Fucking... I bashed my knee on the desk. That was Sakura Colored Waltz, Sakura Iro no Warutsu by Kazuya Sato. If you couldn't tell by now, I'm a huge fucking Kazuya Sato fangirl. If you couldn't tell. Like, genuinely, he was my inspiration for learning Shinobue. I heard him playing, and that was the thing that, like, activated something in my brain. And I went, this is the instrument for me. This is something I want to dedicate my life to. And the song in particular is called Maihime. Translation is Dancing Princess. And we will be playing that song tonight. And that is one of the ones I really, 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 really don't want to mess up on. But before we get into the next song, we're going to take a very, very, very quick break to refill my coffee. And also to... words are hard, I forget. I need to refill my coffee, and then we will continue with more music. So give me a moment. There we go, we're back. Okay, where were we? So, to read some of the... Whoops, I forgot to turn this off. Whoops, my bad. Ignore that. Okay. Back to where we were. Let me turn the BGM back on and lower the volume. There we go. So, I got more coffee. Still got a good chunk of water before I need to refill that. I didn't bother reheating the coffee pot. I just kind of poured it in so it's still like room temperature. Let me scroll. Do you know the Cassie's theme from Breath of the Wild? No, I don't, unfortunately. How about Naruto's Flute OST? Which one? Sadness and Sorrow or Samidare? Because I know how to play Samidare, but I'm not very good at it. Like, let me quickly, it's like... How does Samidare go? It goes, I can't remember the opening to Samidare. I'm gonna have to quickly listen. Because I actually do know how to play Samidare. Or I learned it, rather. I was learning it. it like that? Hold on. We're learning live. We're gonna practice because I remember how to play some of this song. That was as much as I remembered. I kept fucking up. I didn't learn the main part of the chorus. That was the part I was stuck on. But I do know how to play part of Samedare. That's the only Naruto song I know how to play, or was learning. That's why I didn't put the reverb or anything on. I was just practicing there. But I do know, in fact, how to play part of that. I am learning that, and I will continue to learn it, because it's actually on my... I need to learn how to do the backing on my shamisen, and that is one of the songs I want to do a duet cover with myself with, using shamisen and Shinobue. So yeah, that actually is one I can play Kangu somewhat. I like, with a little asterisk. Man, the flute sounds so relaxing. Now, fun fact there. This is why I love Shinobue so much. It's why I love Shinobue so much. It is so fucking versatile, right? So I can go from what was just, you know, me playing Samedare, happy anniversary, found you on X a couple months ago and have always been entertained when I get the chance to, like, keep up the great work. Thank you, Mark! Thank you! I'm glad you're entertained. I'm glad that I'm not in this, like, sure, the money's nice, like, getting tips and stuff. I'm not in this for the money. I'm not in this to stroke my ego or anything like that. I am in this because I want to do something I enjoy, something that's self-fulfilling to me, and also something that I am making others happy. Be it through laughter or entertainment, that's all that I need. And I've been getting much better responses than I thought I would. Did someone said stroke? I've had a stroke before. Not like real life one, but like a... Watch. I'm trying to make my face droop. Hold on. The tracking doesn't want to do it when I'm actually trying. It doesn't want to do it. Where was I? I was talking about something. My grandpa died of a stroke 2 weeks ago. Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, Thunder. I didn't mean to, like, make light of that. Speaking of Naruto, do you remember Wind? Wind by Akeboshi. Let me listen to that one. I might recognize it. Akeboshi. Wind. That's one of the endings, isn't it? Happy 1 year Pippy channel. Thank you, Scurvy! Where was I? Oh yeah, we were talking about the versatility of a Shinobue. Right. So, one of the things I really like about Shinobue, and about flutes in general, is flutes have this magic to them to me, because they're one of the few instruments that you can sing with, if that makes sense. Right? I have a soft spot for instruments, especially, that you can sing using. A good example of that is Shinobue, right? Just as I gave an example. Another good one of that is erhu, the Chinese, like, violin-type instrument. That thing has a melody to it when you're playing it. There's a sound to it that makes it sound like it's almost crying. Like the instrument itself is crying. And there is something beautiful about that to me. And that's why I really like that instrument, and why I want to learn why I want to learn how to play it. I do own one. It was a nightmare to get a hold of, but I got a decent one. Anyways. Oh yeah, that was it. We were talking about like the versatility of the Shinobue. Let me go back to it. So, you got Shinobue. You heard me playing earlier. Kojo no Tsuki has like a haunting melody to it, almost. Right? It's like a sad Mongolian throat singing. Here's a fun fact. Because of my androgynous voice, Thunder, because of my androgynous voice, I have a very large range of what I can sing. I can sing very high-pitched songs. I can sing... Well, you know, I can sing death metal growls and stuff like that. And another thing I can do... I don't know any words in Mongolian or anything, but the same principle behind death metal, like vocal fry, is the same stuff behind Mongol throat singing. So if I get where my Adam's apple is on my throat and try to move the false flaps, I can get like that kind of same like noise. I'm not good at it. Hurts my throat to do. I do have one that's been sitting in my closet collecting dust. I thought I'd buy it and try to learn it. Ah. Oh, rip. Shinobue is great. It's my favorite instrument. Pippy needs to do a cover of Genghis Khan. Look, I will do that one day if I learn the lyrics and get a Morinka. If I can learn to play the Erhu Schmuggums, by proxy I will learn the Morinka because it's the same instrument basically, just a different type. I will learn to sing that. I will learn to do it. I will do it. And I will have to get a Mongolian... I'll have to get that iconic outfit made. Anyways, back to Shinobue real quick, because I'm going to give another, like, audio demonstration. Audio demonstration. Holy shit, I'm bad at words. Okay. So, I had that example I gave with Kojo no Tsuki having a very, like, depressing melody. You know, it's a somber song. Same for Takeda's Lullaby. So, like... You know? It's got like an undertone, like a sad What do you want? Huh? What do you want, boy? Go away. Mama's busy. Go away. Okay. But now, just as a comparison for that, I'm about to attempt a song real quick, and I'm going to fuck this up. So send your energy for this. I don't want to fuck this up, but I gotta make sure I get this right. The next, like, partial song I'm about to play is Senbon Zakura from the famous Hatsune Miku song. I fucked that up way too hard. Point being, like, you can put different emotion into the songs. That's the point I was trying to make. But I fucked up the song. Lungs burning. Yeah, no, my throat does hurt a little bit. I shouldn't have done the Mongol throat singing thing. That kind of, like, irritated my throat slightly. I guess the next thing to do is to move on to the next Kazuya Sato song that I'm going to cover. Let me go back. The next one's a long one. The next song is Kanada Uta. No, it's Kaneda? Yeah. No, is it Kane? I'm not sure if that's ne or na. I think it might be na. It might be Kanada uta. Either way. Reverb on. Okay, so I had to test it. Go away! I'm busy! This is the theme song of a Japanese show, I do believe. Fucked up. fucked up. I fucked up at the end, god damn it. Great stamina, by the way. Thank you. I fucked up. I fucked up. I need water again. My wrist is starting to hurt, but more like I need to, like, stretch my wrist. So, give me 1 second. I'm gonna stand up and stretch. Ow, my back! I don't know if the mic picked out of that. Dragon Roost Island. I don't even know what Dragon Roost Island is. Sharp Woman, it was very nice and I enjoyed it. I fucked up! I fucked up! Look, I fucked up at the end, but it's fine. I did okay. I did okay. I fucked up, though. It's not perfect. I'm most likely gonna fuck up my Hime, but at this point, it's from Wind Waker. I haven't played Wind Waker. It's the one Zelda game 3D that I haven't played. It's okay, Pippy. You did good. Yeah, I haven't played Wind Waker yet. It's on my list. No one will throw tomatoes at you, Pippy. Please search up. I don't want to look anything up yet about Wind Waker because I still am completely spoiler-free with that game. I just know that there's a bunch of water and that Link has a little sister. That's literally all I know about that game. I don't want to spoil anything, so that's why I'm not going to look it up. What's the next one to do? 7 out of 10, too much work. Just the OST, bruh. Nah, look, I don't want to spoil anything, because if I look up the OST, I'm gonna understand what it sounds like, and it's not gonna be a surprise. If it's a really good OST, I would rather hear it in the moment. Like, for the first time discovering it. Let me have a look at Kazuya Sato and see if I can find any more. Otherwise, I might have to do some of the big ones next, and I'm trying to avoid those. I'm trying to put those off because I'm nervous. Ah! Oh my god, is that fucking... Fuck off, little fly. It's one of the best in the game. Yeah, then I definitely don't want to look it up, if that's the case. Yeah, that's why I said if I don't know the song prior, I can't play it. I'm not learning anything new on stream today because it takes too long. It would literally be me here like fucking... like that, basically, the entire time until I pick the song up. It's not worth it. I'd have to spend like 2 hours learning the song and I don't want to ruin, like, yeah. I could do Ito. Could do Ito. Nada Soso is another one I could do. I should save Nada Soso for a full... Are you good with violin? I like violin, but I don't know how to play violin. I do, on the other hand, want... Among Us! Among Us! You say Among Us! Hold on. Don't ask how I know how to play that. Can anyone... Oh, I forgot to turn the toggle on, schmaggums! I recognized it a minute ago. When Pippy is sus. I remember like when I first like thought of an idea, I got the story behind that. My brother and some of my friends, right? I remember like they made an Among Us joke and it clicked in my mind, right? And I made a really, really dumb joke where I was like, okay, I need to figure the notes out to that. I very quickly learned it, made a really shitty recording of myself playing it, and I just sent that and said, when yellow is sus, you fool, we're all yellow. Everyone's talking about Amogus, sus. I have a memory. I have a fun memory about Among Us. Pippy, are you the imposter? No? I'm not an imposter. Amogus. Hi, Mickey. You just missed me playing the Among Us theme. You just missed me playing the Among Us theme, Mickey. You're so sussy, I know you took my Fortnite card. I'm not Indian, sorry. We will be senile in a care house just shouting Amogus randomly at the caretakers. I saw Pippy in the comms, don't worry. The dead body, yeah. Red sus. Red is sus. That reminds me. So I gotta tell this one little Among Us story. I don't own Among Us anymore, by the way. I removed it from my account because I found out that the developers who made it were like pro-commie, so I removed it. But, anyways, I remember when I did play it with some friends, one of them was getting annoyed because our Dutch friend, you know the crazy Romanian I've spoke about, him? He was getting annoyed because our Dutch friend was constantly trying to gaslight everyone every round that it was him, the Romanian, that was the imposter, and it always wasn't. But it was always be like, he would go ring it and say, oh yeah, it was him, I saw him. And it was like very obvious that it wasn't him, right? And then at one point, the match starts. We get like 5 seconds into the match and the alarm rings. And he just goes, I've got to think of a name for my Dutch friend. I'll call him Cheese. Okay? So 5-6 seconds in, we've barely left the spawn room. Dead body reported. And then he just says on the thing, yeah, it was me. I just wanted to kill him. I'm the imposter, boot me out. So we booted him out, and it was. The one time he was an imposter, he killed the Dutch guy in spawn. Just instantly. It's always the Romanian. Out of pure spite, yeah, it was. He was like, yeah, it was me, I killed him. That game was funny. That game is funny. Okay, anyways, back to where we were. I guess the next song I've got one more song I can play, and then I'm gonna do more, like... Hold on. I've got one, maybe 2 more songs I can play that are not Kazuya Sato songs. And I've got 3 more big Kazuya Sato songs that I want to play. And then after that, we'll watch the iDubbbz video, I think. That'll be enough for the covers, and we'll move on to the iDubbbz video. Do Through the Fire and Flames. I can't play Through the Fire and Flames on any of my instruments, but I've already done a vocal cover of that on my channel, Mickey. I already sang it. Let's do Ito. Karaoke. Boop. Chat bubbles off. Boop. Be prepared for fuck-ups. I showed the collage off already, Bean, but I will do it again at the end. Yeah, I cucks. Hold on. It's fine, I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep going. Fucked up. I fucking it's the next one. Ow! I fucked up because that last holding bit, I did that wrong. I meant to do that as the third. I forgot that there's 3, like, parts of the chorus, not 2. I fucked that up. Okay. Whatever, there we go, that was Ito. Ito can be translated to string or thread as the name, just as you guys know. So we have a couple minutes of chatting, and then we'll move on to the last couple of songs, which are going to be the ones I'm most nervous for, but we got this. And I hope 2 of them in specific I really don't want to fuck up on. Otherwise I will have to redeem myself when I make covers. So yeah, let me see what was said in the chat, because I have to like close my eyes or look away from the chat because it's distracting. And I'm trying my best to not distract myself because I fuck up. Oh. Once again, thank you, Danny, for the 20 Canadian dollars. Once again, congrats on a full year. I can't wait to see more from you. I know I'm new around these parts, but I love the vibes from everyone here and what you do. Thank you. Thank you. Like, you understand, like, the fact that people are joining. Also, it says I got 0 concurrent viewers. Is that, like, it's bugging again, isn't it? It says 4 now. Did the stream lag for like half a second or something? Because it says there's 4 viewers, but there's more than 4 of you typing in the chat. Messing up while playing live is not a big deal. Not every musician can play perfectly. Yeah, it said about 16, 15 for me before it did that. It randomly dropped to 0, and now it says 4 for me. Fucking, again, thank you for the 20 Canadian dollars, Danny. As I was gonna say before that distracted me, like, I am doing this mainly because I enjoy doing it. I want to... A weird way of putting this is, me doing these covers and streaming and everything, it's my way of, like, leaving, like, proof I existed, you know? That's how I see it. Went back, I think they missed the collage by a few seconds, but it's good. Yeah. Hey, Pippy, I got a question. Want to see something funny? Yeah, sure, Bean. I mean, Guy. Yeah. Autocorrect. You know, like, as I was saying, like, me doing all this is, like, very self-fulfilling. Deco 27 covers when? What's Deco 27? I don't know what Deco 27 is. Karaoke is not meant to be played perfectly. You should focus on having fun. Yeah, I am having fun. It's just they make Hatsune Miku songs. You should check them out. I will check them out at some point then. I'll check them out after stream. OBS. We tab that back over. Item bounce when. Oy vey. It might be doable. I would have to find out what the notes are, though. It might actually be doable, though. It'd sound really dumb, though. You gotta keep in mind, as, like, someone that does covers, like, at the same time, me wanting the perfectionist part of it is there as well. For the record, they got the quickest 10 million views on a Hatsune Miku song. Ah! Which song was it, out of curiosity? Because I've just in case I... Oh. Hey! Welcome to the Piplets, guy! Ah, hell yeah, thank you. You finally did it. You finally did it. Don't, if you can't, like, if it's like a tax money-wise for you in regards of, like, being, like, more difficult, don't do it, obviously. Only spend what you can afford to, like, spend. I don't wanna feel bad. Anyways. Don't feel like you have to follow, don't feel like you have to, like, become a member or donate or anything like that. The entire thing here is to have fun, to enjoy yourselves and just be part of the community. That's the only thing I care about more than above everything else. Everything else is just a bonus. Anyways. I need to decide on the last 3 here. I know the 3 I want to cover. Oh shit! Haggy sent 5 gift memberships. Thank you, Haggy! I don't recognize any of the names that got memberships, but congrats to you guys. You did Star Sector, that's enough, and you keep streaming, so that's your free money. Hell yeah. Is this real right now? I still didn't. You gotta keep in mind, Thunder. If it gifts them to subscribers, I got what was it, 660? I think. 665. Hell yeah! I gained a new sub in this time. Hell yeah! Let me turn Ito. Wait, no, I've got 4 songs to play, actually. I know one more I need to play. I'm 1 off of 666, yeah. Okay. Okay, next song. I know what I'm gonna play. This is probably I'm probably gonna fuck this one up because I haven't played in a few months. What happens at 666 subs? Nothing in particular, it's just the funny, like, bad number. It's the evil number, you know? It's just funny. On the bright side, guys who don't normally come to the streams will get notifications that they got... Oh yeah, true, that is true. Do you turn into a femboy when you get 666? No, everyone else does. Every single person who's watching gets turned into a femboy. It's part of the Pippy magic. Running in the 90s. That song sounds familiar, but I can't remember the melody. And as I said, I've got in the description as well, like, what's the word? I'm not doing requests tonight because me to learn songs, I have to do them by ear, and it takes like an hour at least per song to learn. So I don't want to sit here for like an hour plus of trial and error. It's easier for, like, people to suggest songs, and I look at, like, learning them, and if I like them and learn them, I can play them, like, on a future stream kind of deal. Videos, playlists. I'm Polish. What do you expect? Oh, why is there? There's like a fruit fly. And it's been pissing me off. I've been trying to kill it, but I keep missing it. I thought I got it earlier, but it's the same one. I'm gonna kill it if I see it again. Okay. Guy found his soulmate in chat. Oh no, the polls are at it. Okay. They're gonna Guy and Thunder are gonna go find they're gonna go find a random beaver to scream at and be like, "Oh, kurwa, Bobby! Bobby!" There you are, you little bastard. Did I kill you that time? I think I got him. We are invading the UK. You guys are gonna clean my toilets. Ooh, ooh. Bobo, Kuma! Okay, hold on. Where is it? Kodama no Midori. Odori. Sorry. No, I just saw him again. I missed him. Shit. I thought I got him. Okay, we're going for the next song now. Hold on, try reading what? Huh? Did you like roll your face on the keyboard? Huh? I have no clue how to pronounce that remotely. Time to jam, yeah. So, the next song is Kodama no Odori. And the translation is like the Kodama's dance. Kodamas are forest spirits. If you didn't know already, they're a type of a yokai. I might fuck up the timing at the beginning. Memory issue. Shit, hold on. I'm gonna have to refresh the page. I don't know if you guys are still there, but apparently I had a memory issue on the chat thingy. Live chat. I think I fixed it. Can everyone hear me fine? Yeah, I'm assuming? I hope so. That was Kodama no Odori. I need more water and more coffee. How is the balance, by the way, with the hold on, let me turn the thing off. How is the balance with like the backing track? Because I can't turn it up too much, otherwise the Shinobue on the actual song will bleed through, and I don't want that. I need it to make sure that mine's loud enough that it sits over the rest. Best way to relax on a Sunday evening. Hell yeah. Got a tiny bit more to do. And I've still got a bunch more Kazuya Sato songs to cover, as well as like other songs I can play, but I will do those on other streams. Like, I'm not going to go through my entire repertoire of songs on a single stream, you know? I don't have enough time in the world. We're 2.5 hours in. Let me stretch. Okay, there we go. Okay, so next up, we'll do 2 more songs for tonight's, like, stuff, and then we'll watch the iCux video. Sound good? Wait, no, sorry, got the fly. I got the fucking fly. I got the little bastard fly. Got him. Kazuya reminds me of the Smash Brothers character. Yeah, no, you mean the Tekken character that's in Smash, Kazuya. And yeah, that's like somewhat common Japanese first name. Yeah. Your model tracked that stretch surprisingly well. Good. Okay, let me see. I can do Soraero no Omoide. I could do that. Do that. Ancient Road. No, do not autoplay. I've got 3 more songs I'm gonna do tonight. Actually, wait, no, I have 30 minutes until I'm legally, like, supposed to stop making loud noise because of, you know, loud, like, you know, noise complaint levels. Because it is 10 p.m., so I should probably play 2 more songs. I will save Chikai no Sora for next time we do a karaoke stream. It's not gay UK laws. It's I live in a city and I have neighbors, and legally you're not allowed to make like loud levels of noise past 11 p.m. Most countries have noise complaint laws. I'm going to take a very, very quick break before we do the last 2 songs, because I need a pee. And then once we're done with the last 2 songs, we'll watch the iCux video. Give me a very, very back. I just got back and I see Bean type inflates chat. Caught in the act. Nothing, I swear. Okay. Okay, bozo. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Get wrecked. Why are her eyes so open? You mean like this? Okay, right. Have a good one, everybody. Forgot I gotta do some errands. Bye, Danny. I hope you have a good time. Okay, okay. Okay, I have a problem here. I have a predicament for the last two songs. Okay. We should play some play game in the Discord. Yeah, we should at some point. That would be fun. Gotta find a good one though. Now, we got an issue. Both of these songs I have, I'm not sure which order to play the two in. One of them is the song that is very, very, very important to me. And the other one is also another one of my favorites from him. And that song, I feel like, would make a better ender of the two. Because it's probably the most challenging of the songs. But so I'm not sure if I want to play the one I'm most sentimental to, song-wise, first. Or if I should play the better one last. Or better, quote-unquote, the more technical one, the watch Filthy Shrank. No, I'm going to be watching iDubbbz. Like, I'm going to be watching the cuckold meltdown that he apparently had. Play the hard one first to warm up. Okay. Okay. Got the water? Boop. Boop. Majora's Mask. No. I'm not playing Request tonight. I've said it like 5 times. But no, I don't know how to play it, but I will learn it at some point. I also want to learn how to play Clocktown's theme. Okay, hold on. Ah! I gotta do a quick, like, warm-up noise. Hold on. Okay, I can do those. Good. Does that peak? No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Here we go, guys. The next song is... This is probably one of my favorite Kazuya Sato songs. Words are hard. I have the song Maihime, which is the song that inspired me to pick up Shinobue, and I have a very sentimental, like, spot for it. And then there is this one. This one is also probably just from the actual song itself. Like, if Maihime wasn't the reason I got into Shinobue, this song would just be my favorite. Anyways, here we go. The song's name is Ruriuro no Hikari, which is Azure Light. minor fuck-ups, but I did so good so far. I fucked up a little bit. I got a little too nervous. My hands were shaking. Okay. I got a little nervous at the end there. That's why I was shaking. Whoa! You F up nothing. Thank you for the 20, Kangu. You F up nothing. You play the song to the end. You stream this long. You have this channel for a year. Awesome flute skill, Pippy. Thank you, Kangu. I fucked up a few notes. When I say fuck up, I mean I fucked up a bunch of notes. Like, I played the wrong notes. I fucked the song up. It's fine. Right. That was, as you could hear, like a bunch of like the high notes. Just as a quick explanation as to why that song's so difficult, right? You have 3 octaves on a Shinobue, right? You have Ryo, or Ryoon, which is like that. You also have Sutsune, which is the lowest note, which is like a, which you have to cover all holes for. After Ryoon, you have Kun-on. Kun is the 2nd octave, which is the middle one, which is the, like that. Not that last one, sorry. Thunderscribe, thank you for the what is that, $1.02? Yeah, $1.2. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know what it was at BAM. I don't know what BAM stands for. I assume you said Bosnian marks, right? But yeah, thank you. Thank you both. I'm gonna... Hold on, I gotta... Boop. Boop. There we go. So, after Kanon, which is the medium one, to change between the two, you play the exact same notes, but you change the pressure in the air you're blowing out. For an example... That's 3-0. Then I change the... I basically have to, without tensing up my lips, I have to tighten the pressure, so make the air pressure more, right? So it goes like... Like that, right? Daikun, which is great kun, not only requires you to do that even further, a very, very, very tight airflow, but you also need to use unique fingering. So for for Daikun, you would be... And I can't play past that. I can't play 5 or 6 in Daikun, right? And not only that, but Daikun is different depending on the Shinobue. Like that, my number 3 there is very easy to do Daikun on. And Daikun 1 is very easy to do on basically everyone, but as soon as I go up to 2 and 3, like take my 8 here for an example, I can do up to 3, but I can't do... Oh, I actually... Motherfucker! Motherfucker! I try to demonstrate that I can't do it, and I get it first try. No, fuck you. Fuck you, Shinobue. I'm going for the different one. Hold on. I'm done. I have... That number 6. I have struggled. That number 6. That one I just did there. I have never been able to get past 3. Every time I've tried to play a song where I've wanted to use that, I have not been able to use it. And then it just does it first fucking try because I'm streaming. Motherfucker! I'm angry. I've just embarrassed myself. Because these things have a mind of their own. Whatever. Anyways. As I was trying to explain, I have to change the air direction to some of them. Like that, for an example, you know the number... I accidentally muted my mic. So for an example, you know the number 8 that I had? And I went like... Hold on. Those two are the same. I have to angle... doing the same as I do for my number 3... The same, direction I'm blowing, I have to, rotate my airflow very slightly up and right to hit that note. But yeah, I don't have to do that on my number 6. See? It doesn't do the same if I try to do that. Hold on. I have to angle that pinpoint dead middle to get the to note. So my point being for some Shinobue it's a lot harder to do so. Another thing I can give as an example here of how these things kind of become a bit annoying to learn is they have the mouthpiece and the utaguchi. The utaguchi, even a millimeter off position, can make it sound wrong. You see, if I wiggle it slightly, it starts sounding bad. Another thing to take into account is the use of meri and kari, which is rolling in and rolling out to pitch bend. So... like that. If you have it too bent forward or too bent backward, twisted, you can be off key. So you've got to get like very precise positioning mixed in with the finger placements. You've got to be good at fingering. And I have a lot of practice. Oh no. Okay. That's gonna be taken out of context. Words. Anyways. My point being that these things, like knowing that you knowing that you've got to have all these, like, you've got to keep in mind each individual. So like, I can give you an example with mine. My number 6 and my number 3 and all that, right? This note here, Kun 1. Sorry. That one. That can be played 2 ways. You can play it by covering every hole except the end one, which you would do for number 1 in Ryo as well. Like that. Or you can have the end 2. So you have the one that's where your pinky is at the very far end and the closest one to the mouthpiece. You can hear the difference, right? Hi, Harambe. You can hear, like, there's a tonal difference. It changes the color of the tone, right? Like, it changes it slightly. But it's the same note, but there's a tonal difference. Like, a warmth. There's a different, like, color to the tone. That being said, if I take my number 3... I can't play that with the other method. It only works on 1. Why is half of my chat unavailable? I physically can't see it. Go to the top left and check if it's set on top. Check if it's set on top chat, because if it's missing some of them, it's likely you're on top chat and not live chat. But yeah. Yeah, as Haggy just said. Anyways, we're now going to... We're going to play the final song, and then we're going to go and watch the iDubbbz thing. Because we've got 10 minutes left until I'm legally required to stop making noise. Like, music-wise. So let's get everything set up. The song is Mahime. This is the song that influenced me to start playing Shinobue. This is the most important one to me, so I apologize if I'm a little emotional after this. Whoops. Hold on, I fucked this up. I'm scratching my face. Yeah, there we go. I wish I'd have done that song more justice. I wish I would have done that more justice. I didn't do good enough for my own tastes, but I really, yeah, that song is very special to me because that's not the version that I first found, by the way. That's the more slow-paced version, which is why you might have heard me making like a couple of like timing mistakes. It's because I'm used to playing the faster version, which, as you heard, like, as an example, I'll do the little bit again. You know, that part, the beginning? The proper, like, normal version of the song is more like... like that. Like, it's, you know, the normal song has a much faster tempo. That's the, like... I'm not sure what the word would be. Like, the more orchestral version of it, I guess. Like, the slower... paced, like, whatever. And there's a couple of small note changes in the song near the end, but I didn't mess those ones up. I messed some of the timings up because I'm more used to the faster version. But yeah, anyways. That was the karaoke for the night, I think. I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm gonna move my mic a little closer to my face now. And you guys are going to... Let me get a... What was the iDubbbz video called again? What's the new iCuck video called? Is it...
What?
Whoops. Is it Coming Clean from 5 days ago? That was my first karaoke stream, that's right. That's right, it was. Thank you, everyone, for being here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say my thank yous. I'm gonna say my thank yous here, and I apologize if I get a little emotional. I'm trying my best not to. But I'm gonna do my little thank yous and show the collage one last time. Because depending on what my reaction is to the iDubbbz video, I might have to cut that last part from the VOD. Yeah, cringe dubs. iCucks. I might have to cut that part from the VOD depending on how unhinged my reaction gets. Depending on how annoyed I get. So, I'm gonna say my thank yous now, and I'm gonna say, everyone that showed up, thank you. Thank you, genuinely. It's been 1 whole year since I did my first little cover of, you know, Futari no Kimochi from the Inuyasha OST. I, to this day, am really, really upset with the original cover. But, I don't need to recover it because I already did, and that cover I did of Futari no Kimochi, that I did, like, the remastered version of, which, again, thank you to Anon, who did the backing for me and the mixing and everything. That is, to this day, still my absolute favorite of my covers. And I need to explain this part. The cover of Futari no Kimochi that I did, the remake one, when I was recording it, and I got it, like, I got the entire song first try. I did not need to edit anything. The timing was perfect. Every single thing about that cover just went perfectly. And then I sent it to Anon to mix it for me, and Anon mixed it for me, and then it came back, and I listened to it maybe 20 times before I hit upload. And after I did that, and the cover went, like, the remaster of the first cover I did went up, I posted it and I listened to it another 10 or 15 times, and I was just laying on the studio floor in the little studio room, just crying, listening to it. Like, that was, like, crying because I had finally done it. I made what I considered a perfect cover. You know? That was the first time I did... It was a remake of my first cover, and I did it justice this time, when I did it. And that's how I felt. And I got really emotional hearing it, knowing I did so good with it. And I still, to this day, I do get emotional listening to that one, because it just reminds me, like, if I get better at mixing, if I can figure out a way to do the backing tracks, I can I'm not at that point yet, because I had Anon helping me back then. And I don't have anyone helping me anymore with that stuff, which is fine. But if I can get to that point again, or on my own, and make covers of that quality, then I know I've done good in life. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want to be able to get covers of that quality as my regular standard for my quality, you know? And that's all it means to me. Anyways, thank you all for being here for the karaoke. I wish I was not making as many mess-ups. Maybe next time I'll be a little better, because I won't be as nervous. But genuinely, thank you. Like, this... Another audio Janny? Maybe. Maybe. I just know, like... The whole reason I started this, I wanted to make Shinobue covers. I have a fear of cameras, and I've mentioned I didn't have the best, like, upbringing. And... all I wanted to do was have music covers with Shinobue. Once I became obsessed with this instrument and wanted to do it, I knew what I wanted to do in my life. I wanted to make these covers, and I wanted to just leave them there. I didn't care if they only got like a couple hundred views. I just wanted to leave those covers there and get good enough to do the songs I'm covering justice. Because I just wanted to leave those covers there as proof I existed. That's all I wanted. And I've accomplished that so far. I've been accomplishing that even way fucking more than I thought I would have in the beginning. I never thought I would have got this far. I never thought I would have got this far. And I've not only completely blown past where I ever thought I would have got, but I've done it at such a fast pace that it's almost overwhelming a little bit. But I try my best to keep going, and I will keep going because, you know, you guys give me purpose. You know, you guys give me you give me like something to look forward to when I make these covers and I make the streams and enjoy myself. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you. Yeah. And on that note, I'm gonna play the vid collab one more time as a little thank you to show all the fan art and the commissions I've got. Then we'll watch the video and I'll cut the last part out of the VOD. Yeah. So, right, what we're going to do, now from this point, we're going to cut out the VOD, okay? So let me... We're going to have to use my old overlay, because I don't have another overlay, so we're going to have to use my old... Unless... Could we full screen it? Could we full screen it? Let me turn my lighting back to normal on my thing. Deactivate. Okay. You'll get R34 in no time. Some of that, since this part's getting cut out, since this part is getting cut out, you say I get R34 in No Time Thunder, I already have multiple images of that. There is 3 full-on smut made of me. And there is also one... there is also one, like, just, like, suggestive image. Whether or not they're fan art or commissions, I'm not answering. But either way... You know, I try to be somewhat wholesome and satio and all that, like on stream especially, and like on like aside from my shit posting and all that. You'll get Futa in no time. That is also already in the works. Schmuggum has already said he is drawing that at some point. That's already on its way too. I don't know if it's technically going to be Futanari or if it's going to be Trap Pippy, because there is the running joke. There is the running joke about me being a trap that Bean started because of my voice. So yeah, no, Schmuggums, I don't know if it's a trap or a Futanari that he's drawing. Either way, same difference. It's still going to be funny. Either way, yeah, there's already, like, smut exists of me. I'm not saying I dislike it, because I don't. That would be a fucking lie. I just don't publicly reshare it anywhere because obvious reasons. I don't want to be like... I don't have anything against them, but it's the same category to me as, like, you know, you have flesh tubers. Not flesh tubers, sorry. VTubers that, like, flesh post constantly. I do want to get a Pippy body pillow at some point. Pippy male would be hot. Look, Schmuggums. You just need to do the typical, like, anime thing. You just need to... No, it's not even a gender swap. I think my normal design... Although, obviously, it's a lolly, and, you know, whatever. I think all you need to do is do, like, the Astolfo route, where you just, like, draw her, but give her a penis, and there you go. That's literally all you need to do. It's the typical, like, anime trap, you know? Buzzcut Pippy, the horrors. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, God. So, before we get into the stream... the iDubbbz thingy, yeah. I just want to say, look, I am grateful for any fan art I get, even, like, little doodles, because I love them. People are spending that... How long would it be? What, the Pippy body pillow? The Pippy body pillow is going to take a while, because I don't have the money to really... I don't have the money to, like, do merch stuff. Welcome back, Elk. We just finished... the song covers. But as I was gonna say, like, I don't really have the money to, like, do merch deals. How long would it be? Well, I'm a lolly, and I have this very big thing of, like, proportionality, right? If you see a Futanari, and that Futanari is, like, a small, petite character, they need a small, cute penis to match it. Otherwise, it doesn't look right to me. If you have a big, huge, fucking... big titty, dummy mummy, muscle mummy, she needs a huge horse cock to go with it, you know? Also, your timing is impeccable, Elk. I heard body pillow... No, they mentioned a Pippy body pillow. Look, merch-wise, right. Hey, Mickey, what can I say? What can I say? I'm, like, bisexual, and I lean, like, towards other women. Okay? The only men that I really find attractive are, like, femboys, because I don't like body hair or, like, big muscles or anything like that. I have a thing for femboys, okay? And if the penis is feminine, it needs to be small and cute. You know? Small cute penis caught me completely off guard. Yeah. Okay, fucking hell. Okay, before we... Yeah, the penis is feminine. Yeah, exactly. I'm not wrong. I make very good arguments, okay? I'd be a master debater. How can a penis be feminine if it's small and cute, okay? Anyways, look, back to what I was saying about the merch. I have an acrylic stand in the work. The dick only makes it cuter, exactly. A master debater, yes. I have an acrylic stand in the works. I'm waiting for the prototype to come back, and then I've got to... How I'm going to handle it is I'm going to batch order some of them. And then after batch ordering them, I am going to sell them myself, but I'm going to use a P.O. box as like a... The P.O. box is going to act as like a proxy, so I don't accidentally dox myself at all, right? So that being said, I'll handle all that. And then I'm also, just for extra, like, safety, I'm just going to get, like, a P.O. box in a different city. I'll probably get one in, like, London. Because then if I get one in London, those, like, send... Like, they mail, like, through the post. You can just get them sent to anywhere in the country. So if I get one in London, it's, like, the perfect place to hide a P.O. box. So I'll probably do that. I'll get the P.O. box. I'll get all that sorted. And I'll, like, in case there's returns or a return address that's needed, I'll put it as the P.O. box, you know? So then I'll have the Ko-Fi... I'll sell the little acrylic stands on Ko-Fi. I've already worked out the price and everything. The profits I make from that, I'm going to set up ready for a second merch run. I'm going to get art made specifically. I might commission a friend of mine, Nemcro. I might commission her if she's willing to do it. I might see how much she'll charge, because I think she charges, like, only 30% extra for, like, commercial rights. So I'll talk to her about it and see about commissioning her for a piece of art for the second, like, acrylic stand stuff. And then after the acrylic stands, I will look at other merch at some point. I'm not big enough for a plushie yet, although I really, really, really want a Pippy plushie. The Pip plushie. I really want to get one at some point. I don't have the money to make, you know, Uwu Market? Yeah, I'm a proud 4'11 woman like Pippy. I lean towards women. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Elk is very cultured, see? But back to what I was saying, where was I? Brain. Yeah, that was it. Like, Uwu Market, they sell, like, haori. You know, you've probably seen them. Like, one of their, like, common things that they sell is, like, haoris, right? That is the perfect fucking merch for me. To get a haori and have it not, like, have you ever seen the Rev one? Where it's got, like, Rev on the back and then, like, the patterns and all that? I don't need that. I need one that is a perfect replica of mine. It doesn't need me on the back. Maybe my logo, maybe. Right? 7 foot ain't exactly femboy size. That's true, but then you could just, like... Is it true there's that thing where, like, you cut a worm in half, that the worm, like, grows the end back and it makes 2 worms? It grows a new head and now you got 2 worms or whatever? Just do that. That's how you make femboys, right? That's how it works. Anyways. So, like... where was I? Yeah, like... To get, like, a haori from, like, Uwu Market, like, running. Bro, what? Huh? What bean? That's how femboys are made. Anyways, to get like a merch run with them. To get a merch run with the Uwu Market at some point is expensive. It's like you actually contact them about and sort, but I got given a rough price from someone, and I know that I cannot afford that right now. So that's going to be a long way off. That would be something I would get after the 2.0. Height does not matter for being a femboy, that's true. It's the aesthetic of it. I just dropped my fucking... Where is it? Where is it? There you are. What are you doing on the floor? But anyways, we'll go on to the iDubbbz thing in a second. I've got it up now, I just need to set it up. Would you like a tall femboy Pip? Depends. Okay, this is the...
I don't know if this...
Okay, it's 23 minutes long. Let me swap to the overlay. Overlay. I might have to move. Let's go back here. Let's turn the BGM off a little bit. Okay. Where's the chat? Let me get the chat back up. There we go. So yeah, I think we're done for the night now. Pretty much. Thank you all for tuning in for the anniversary stream. Thank you for hanging around for so long. I am very appreciative of everyone that showed up. I really hope you enjoyed today. Obviously, I'm gonna yeet the this iDubbbz part off the video. Why so fast? I mean, it's a nearly 5-hour stream. I am tired. I did all the stuff I wanted to do. I think it's a pretty good one. I think it was a good stream. I genuinely hope you all enjoyed. It was a good anniversary stream. No problem, we love hanging out with you. Hell yeah. Appreciate what you do. Hell yeah, thank you. I appreciate every one of you. But yeah, as of like a few seconds ago's worth, I'm gonna cut the VOD to like this point. Have a good sleep. Hi, Jamie! We're just finishing up. I'm going to sleep. But yeah, no, again, just as a thingy for everyone, again, thank you for showing up. Thank you for sitting here. Thank you for listening to my awful playing live. Thank you. Just thank you for being around. I am happy. I'm very happy right now. Today was a good day. Thank you. And on that note, I will start my little shilling segment. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I'd really appreciate it. And if you are looking for some really high quality teas, coffees, or soap, I would recommend the Dragon's Treasure tea. I highly recommend the coffee, the blueberry coffee, because I am basically addicted to this thing. And if you use the code Pippy at checkout, you save 10% on your order. And now I've done my little shilling. I'm going to read the chat tiny bit. I'm flying the day after tomorrow. Thank you for the stream. That was awesome. Sleep good. Awful playing, Pippy. You played good. It was actually really good. The Imperial Acquisition to look into this action. This generally is too good. I made a lot of mistakes, okay? I might have done okay, but I noticed a lot of mistakes, okay? There is a lot of room for improvement. Maybe one day I'll be better. By the time I have the 2.0 model, and we've got more karaoke streams to do... Here's the thing, me doing a cover of a song or a karaoke stream. I'll be on Discord in a little bit. I'll be on Discord in a like messaging in the Discord in a little bit. I'm just yeah. I'll still cover those songs again. Yeah, for your first live performance you did spectacular. Thank you. I was very nervous. I have never performed live before, like properly. So yeah, again, yeah. I'm very happy, everyone. Thank you for coming. And we will be back on Tuesday with more Zelda. But yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday with more Zelda. We're gonna finish Majora's Mask. Tuesday's stream might be a longer stream because I've got to do Ikana Canyon. Sorry, I've done Ikana. I've got to do Stone Tower Temple. I've got to do the entire Anju quest line. And I've also got to do the Majora fight. And also the stuff between that to get the Fierce Deities mask. So that might be a little longer. That might be like a 7-hour stream instead of a 5 or 6 hour stream, maybe 8. I hope to get more reactions like this, maybe less rage-inducing videos. Yeah, no, I'm thinking, like, maybe every now and then I do, like, watch-along streams like this. I'm also thinking possibly like Tuesday, innit? I'm thinking like reaction streams and stuff like this occasionally would be fun. We'll find. I know what to watch next time. Next time we do one of these, I've got something to watch. We need to watch Flash Gits. Flash Gits make some really good stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I do like to use a few of their jokes because some of them are funny. I already decided. Gonna be a react stream like Asmongold. Oh no. I already decided, right, with Flash Git, right? One thing I really like about one of their things, if I ever do play the Wizard game, if you know which one I mean, Flash Git's Mario Kart's good. If I ever get around to playing like Hogwarts Legacy, which I might do at some point, right? I'm gonna LARP the entire like, if I ever play Harry Potter fucking Hogwarts Legacy, the entire time I'm playing, I'll be like, I'm a dadwad, they call me a dadwad, you know? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking abuse those, like, jokes that they made. I fucking love Flash Gits, they're great. Are the Twitter retards still angry at that game? Yes, they are, Henry K. You know, Korone? I think that's how you pronounce her name. She streamed it recently, and she's already had people on, like, Blue Sky and stuff like that calling for her death. So, yes. Exactly, they try to cancel Korone because of it. I always forget how to pronounce her name. Ended up with 157 dislikes on the VOD. What was the like ratio by comparison, out of curiosity? I bet it was much higher. You know what we need to get at some point? We need to get more emojis. I need more emojis. I wonder, I wonder how many slots we got now, total. I need to get, I want to get another emoji pack from Suzu at some point. And I know a couple of them. I need to get a Pip Woozy, a Pip Poggies. I need a upgraded Pip Sneeze. Oh. Yeah. Hold on, let me just hide. Oop. I gotta hide that for a minute. I saw what Smugum said, and I'm just hiding that, so it doesn't show up on the stream. Okay. I think I know what to draw now. Hell yeah. Yeah, you're drinking Dr. Pepper. I have, hold on, speaking of Dr. Pepper, hold on. I have Dr. Pepper. 17 Ks to 100, yeah. There you go. I have Dr. Pepper. Sundere drew this for me. It's Dr. Pepper. Smugs on the advanced level slow. That is, I'll explain that in the Discord, that one, Henry K. My eyes glitched out a bit. Shh. But yeah, no, anyways, thank you everyone for showing up and stuff. I appreciate it all. I think it's bedtime now, though. I'm gonna... I hate that bird, I hate that bird. What bird? Oh yeah, speaking of birds, hold on, that's one more thing. That's one last thing. Item settings? Settings? No, where is it? Item. I gotta find it. Hold on. You know my little parrot? I actually do have... I do have a very similarly looking bird asset for... I gotta find it. Here we go. There you go. It looks like my bird. Looks like my bird. It was actually a good stream, very chill. I'm very happy it was good. I'm very happy it was good. I'm glad I wasn't expecting it to be this good. That's what my one looks like. But yeah, I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. I'm gonna end the stream in a second, and then we're gonna raid someone first. Let me have a look who we can raid. Let me have a little look, see who we can raid. Customization. Music, comedy, tragedy, and chat. Yep. Redirect. Who's online? It's not saying anyone online that I can see at the moment. There's a bunch of upcoming ones, but there's no live. I don't see any live ones right now. There's Han. Is he live? It's not showing for me. It's not showing on my list. I think Han is streaming. If I type Han? Oh yeah, okay. Weirdly enough, I had to type him out manually to find it. It wasn't actually showing by default. Weird. Yeah, fuck it, we'll raid Han again. There's only 11 of us this time, but that's fine. We'll raid Han real quick. I have acquired tacos. Hell yeah, enjoy your tacos, Mickey. I'm about to end stream, because I gotta hop off and stuff. Han blacklist. I don't think Han's blacklisted. Anyways, yeah, anyways. We got it set to raid. We're gonna go bye-byes now. So yeah, everyone, we'll see you on Tuesday with more Majora's Mask. We'll finish that off. And then Saturday, I've got to decide what to do on Saturday. Not sure yet what we'll do. We'll figure something out. And then I'll be skipping next Tuesday in lieu of Silent Hill F coming out on Thursday. And we will be playing Silent Hill F, and it'll be the first time of me actually getting to use Yurei Pippy. So that's going to be fun. We're all going to get to see Yurei Pippy in her natural habitat of playing a horror game. Anyways, on that note, I will see you all again next stream. And until then, bye 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 bye.